Taurus, hello and welcome to your mid-month reading. This is for anyone that happens upon this video, but it does help if you have your natal placements, your sun, moon, rising, midheaven, your Venus and or your Mars, and the zodiac sign of Taurus. Nonetheless, there is a message here for anybody that has found themselves here, so enjoy what I have to say today. Let me know how well it resonates for you in your particular situation. Overall though, I would love to know how June has been going for you, so leave that in the comment section below so I can converse with you guys and get to know you better. But as far as your mid-month and getting into what you can be expecting, what came up was the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Obstacles that you may run into if you haven't already. We have the Ace of Cups with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Already I'm hearing like uncharted territory. Okay, coming into the end of June, you have the Nine of Swords with the Three of Cups and the Magician with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so what is going on here? I feel like you guys have set your eyes on something or someone, and it's like pulling at your heartstrings, and this was something that was totally unexpected. Like you were minding your own business in a sense. Right? With this Queen of Pentacles energy, if this is nobody else, this was you minding your own business, and something or someone, some idea swept in or came over you, and there's like a point of almost obsession over it. Because in this story, that is Cupid that is flying in, and really he was sent in to get rid of, I believe her name is Psyche, because she was considered the most beautiful person, and his mother, who is Aphrodite, was supposed to be the most beautiful woman in the world. So out of her envy of somebody else also being considered beautiful, she wanted to get rid of the girl. But in the midst of him going to handle his business, pretty much, he pricked himself with his own arrow and fell in love with her. So there's a sense of falling in love with somebody, and that wasn't in the plan. Right? And that is coming into the obstacles. That's what I'm feeling with the Seven of Swords. When I pick this up, it's like uncharted territory. This may be something that you haven't experienced in a while. It may be bringing up new emotions for you that you have never felt, and you don't really know what to do with them with this Two of Pentacles energy. You can also be sabotaging it in a way with your own thoughts, your own ego, in a sense, right? Not knowing how things could play out, but it's kind of like you're getting in your head before you have the opportunity to do anything about it, to see if it can be a good or bad thing for you, if it's of your highest good. Because this is all pretty much thought-based, but it's an ambivalent card. It's really up to you. You make the choice as to the direction that whatever is transpiring in your life, where it goes. So you have total control in this situation, but I kind of feel like there's a loss of control in some sense. You're questioning the integrity of this. You're questioning whether or not you really want to take a risk on what you're feeling, on this idea, on this inspiration that you've received, right? To move forward potentially on a creative project, if this isn't about love or just how you want to change the trajectory of your business, your organization, whoever you work for. If you have a typical like 9 to 5, you work in corporate. It's kind of like how you can put your best foot forward. You've had a divinely inspired idea to move forward on something, and you can't stop thinking about it because it's so good. And it just gives you, it lights you up, it lights you on fire, it gives you passion, it gives you purpose to want to wake up and live another day. That might be a little bit dramatic, but that's really what's coming through. So you kind of have a little bit of fears about that because you don't know how it's going to be received in your workplace. But drop the defenses. By the end of June, you're going to have to let that go. Stop giving yourself unnecessary anxiety and thinking about the worst case scenario of something. If you haven't told anybody yet, pitch the idea to a family member that may have like no relation to your business or know what you're doing, just to see how it'll be received by them. Somebody that you trust though, right? Somebody that is not going to be envious of you trying to take this next step in your life. Consult with a close friend or one of your employees, one of your coworkers, and see how it goes with them first before pitching it to the CEO or your manager, or in taking that leap of faith and investing in this business idea and going on that entrepreneurial venture. Pitch it to somebody first, and you would be surprised at how well it is received. But you have to get out of your head and say something to somebody so that you can be acknowledged for it. This is a card of celebration. So whatever it is that you've been thinking of that you can't get your mind of, whether it's a person or a thing, they want you as much as you want it. It wants you as much as you want it. So they want you as much as you want them. I can't call them like an object. Come on. I mean, a closed mouth does not get fed. So you're going to have to eventually say something. You are in control of your life. You're more in control than you think that you are. You have the ability to alchemize your life. I'm also seeing this as just work on being more confident, or in having this release and just letting this out, this passion out, this desire out, your profession for the way that you feel out. You're able to really build up on your confidence. With this Eight of Pentacles and the Magician card, and the Pentacles can talk about like your health and well-being. You can't suppress anything that you are feeling. You have to put it somewhere because it can affect your health, right? If you decide not to take any action with this Magician card, because the energies are there and they are supportive of you doing so, but if you don't and you suppress this energy, you can get sick. It can cause a deterioration of your health. Just with the opposite, if you do take action, you will see or feel an improvement in your health. I just feel like I hear on top of your game. So in doing so, you will be on top of your game in life. Again, in pitching the idea to somebody, it opens up the floodgates for you to get more responsibilities at work as well. It could be monetary bonus. You get more money. In doing so, you get a raise, you get a promotion. But nonetheless, there is a lot of stability here for you. You are stable within yourself. I would just say, if you've been having issues with your self-esteem, that's something that you definitely want to start working on. More determined to work on that aspect of your personality coming into the mid-month now, and that will extend out through the rest of the year, right? Because it may potentially be affecting your relationships or your ability to have relationships, especially once you start talking about matters of the heart and romance. You can't love anybody else if you don't love yourself. So make sure that you're taking care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. If you're a female, do things that relax you on your time off and that make you feel good. Get your hair done, get your nails done, get a massage, read things that feed and nourish your mind and your body, that can expand your consciousness. Read up on the hobbies that you enjoy and do more of that on your time off, right? So that you have somewhere to unwind, or you have something to help you unwind after a hard day's work. You don't feel like you're always wrapped up in other people, and you can pour back into yourself in that way. If you're a man, I don't know what men like, but hygiene is important. Women like a man that take care of themselves, don't have dirty nails, right? That take care of their hygiene, that know how to cook and clean and take care of a house as well, right? If you're already coupled up, women do enjoy that too. Somebody might need help around the house that might be affecting you guys at this point in your relationship. Make sure that you are also there supporting your partner when they need it, especially if the woman in your life has assumed more responsibility at work. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but for whoever that applies to. So she's spending a little bit more time away from home. You're going to have to kind of pick up those chores that she was handling and be there for her, right? There is no one set role that the man or the woman is supposed to play. So be open to it being interchangeable. Be open to not being so conventional and traditional in the way that the dynamic of a relationship is supposed to run. So keep that also in mind for people that are dating. You may not be putting yourself out there if you are single though, and you need to work on that. You need to take more of a risk, do something different. With this Two of Pentacles energy, get out of your comfort zone. Be open to showing somebody another side of your personality. Don't have any fears about that. Be open to showing yourself. And surprising yourself with the things that you are interested in. I feel like if you don't know where to go or where to start, the app Groupon is very good for giving you ideas on other things that you can do that you may not think of yourself. So give that a shot. You are more well-rounded than you think you are. You possess more intellect than you think you do. You have more power than you think you do. You are stronger than you may feel that you are if you're working on your own physical fitness. You are more creative than you think you are. You have more love within you to give to other people than you think you do. You are also deserving of that love in return if you think you don't. But really, what can change all of this is your own personal beliefs. So work on that. If you need to rewrite your morals, your values, how you value yourself, do that. If you need to put little sticky notes around the house, like 8 things that you love about yourself that can help build your confidence, do that. And put it in places where you often go or often look, so you can always have those positive words of affirmation that can help keep you, I want to say in check, but that help keep you grounded and in this belief, right? So that's what's coming through for you guys. As far as chakras go, your heart chakra, your root chakra, I feel it's a little underactive. Your sacral and solar plexus, and your throat chakra. Work on that. If you are unsure with how to do that, I will leave the link in the description box below. Definitely check that out, you guys. But at this time, like this video if it resonated for you. Share this with your friends and family. If you have not yet watched the overly thematic reading for June that I did for Taurus, check that out. I will leave the link somewhere up here. And do subscribe for more. And I will talk to you guys in July.